We're live, we're live, we're live. Hello, Katie. You are first, girl. Let me adjust here. Oh, I'm going to have like a halo right here.
Just like normal.
Here, let me do like this. Hi, Amy. We are having some severe weather all of a sudden. So that's kind of cool about being out here in the desert. We're having some serious weather changing. We had like some clouds. Look at my hair. I just came in from outside. We had some clouds this morning and they kind of went past us. And I was like, oh, bummer. We're not getting the rain, but we're too far away. I looked at our weather report and it said 100% thunderstorms. We have like way more like clouds that just came over. The wind is blowing everything all around. I brought in some like my florals and plants from that were out front inside because they might just take off. So maybe as we're speaking, we will see it start raining. Our kids are outside, a couple houses down, jumping on a trampoline.
They're fine.
Yes. Let's see. Goodness, negative 34.
No. No gracias.
Holy mackerel. I'm wearing sandals right now, you guys.
We're at 56 degrees right now.
Yeah, it might drop a little bit, but not too much. Yeah, I'm wearing sandals, although I am wearing, maybe if you can see it, Valentine's pants.
I'm just wearing jeans.
Yeah, he's just wearing jeans.
No Valentine's pants today.
Hi, Sandy. Hi, Nancy. I know it's cold, huh? Hello from Maryland. Hi, Patricia. You know, I talked to my dad today. He was in Mexico for a little while, like over a month. And so it's kind of hard to talk to him when he's in Mexico, but he told me, we talked today and he's like, so you're going to go live today? So he may be joining us on here. He probably won't speak, but maybe he will. Hi, Dad. If you're watching, you should say hey in the chat. Hello from New Zealand. Awesome. And Esmeralda's in here. Yee-hee. Your mom's getting rain. Yeah, maybe the rain that I saw this morning. I am under a blanket. It's cold. Oh, okay.
Isn't it always cold in England though, like in the UK?
Can you guys hear that like thumping? It's our front door. I have those baskets and the wind is just like, but I don't really have like a lot of florals in there. It's just like stems and they're kind of pushed down. So it's going to really have to like, the wind's going to have to circle and lift to get them out. Smash the like button. Yeah, James.
Definitely go hit the like button.
Hi, Lorena. Let's see. Did everybody have a good week? Hi, Kelly. So on Thursday, I had my Valentine's class. And so I didn't really do too much. Normally our class, when I would teach, I'd have them decorate a big sugar cookie and wrap that up for their family. It's super good and they loved it. But when I teach online, the only thing I could do was have like Valentine decor behind me. I wore pink, we read Valentine stories. And I sang a couple of Valentine songs. So I've been in the Valentine's mood all weekend. Ezra's wearing a Valentine shirt today. I have on Valentine pants. I like doing just that little stuff. Like it's not, we don't go really all out. We're not, right? No. We are going to go out to eat.
We are.
So just me and him, which will be nice. Of course, our kids are probably going to be like, can we go?
They got lunch.
Be like, no.
I mean, they get 3 meals every day, but Ines went to a baby shower today, so I took them out for lunch.
Yeah. So yeah, Lorena, we're gonna go out to eat in a little while. We have to wait for Kobe. He's getting off work pretty quick here. So we just want to make sure. And
excuse me.
Let's see. And I'm taking care of the Phillips dogs again. So I'm going to go take care of them before we go out.
Paul, any awesome plans for Ines? Yeah, we're going to dinner tonight.
Yeah. tonight. Tomorrow is a church day, so we'll be spending time at church and at home. We don't typically go out on Sundays, so we just like to stay home.
Yeah, it's family day for us.
Ooh, homemade chicken cacciatore, right? Did I say that right? Cacciatore. Yeah. This week, oh, you guys look. Can you see my bruise? I slammed into Paul's car and my shin. So it's like the left side of my body. We were going up and giving little Valentine treats also on Thursday, right? That was Thursday.
Yeah, to the kids in our church class.
And I was trying to shut the door and walk at the same time and hit it.
It didn't work.
And hit my shin really hard too. But the more bruises here.
Yeah. And at work, I hit my shin on the
same day.
No, mine was a couple days before.
Oh.
But it's still, anyway, I had a big lump on my shin because I hit it on the side of somebody's truck. Because I had to climb in the back of their truck to count some boxes. Anyway, when I went to step down, I missed and hit my shin pretty hard.
Amy, you're correct. I normally cannot remember the same way how I get a bruise. But I think it's because I was telling Paul or Paul saw it. So it was just like, it was part of like our memory. So I couldn't forget it.
And I'm responsible for 0 of those bruises. No. Nor have I ever.
Yeah, I had one on my arm. And I was doing YouTube because I remember thinking, that is a big bruise. And if I wore like a short sleeve shirt, you could see it. So I wore longer shirts anyways, just because it was really, really intense. Like it went over my whole, and I do not know how it happened. And it lasted for like a month almost. So it was pretty bad.
There was one time when Isaiah was a baby, he was in his car seat. He flipped out of the car seat onto the sidewalk. And he had a scratch on his nose. And Ines had to take him in for something.
He got sick.
Oh, he got sick. And so the doctor had to ask, why is his nose all scratched up?
Yeah, I have to ask, why does he have a big scrape on his nose? So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This was happening. Oh, Landon Bingham. Yes, I did see that he had surgery. That I'm sure the walker is a necessary part of his healing.
So this week, I think it was on Tuesday, going to work, and one of our customer service guys, who I'm the manager over that area, he called me over to his desk and he's like, I can't walk. And I said, okay, what happened? And he said, I was playing soccer and I felt my Achilles tendon pop.
Oof.
And so I was like, wow. He's like, I've got to call into the doctor. I'm trying to get in and get seen. I said, okay, just let me know, if you got to go, don't worry about it. We'll cover you. So anyway, he texted me and said, yeah, it's a full tear through his Achilles. And he went into emergency surgery the next day.
But he somehow like dragged his leg into work to kind of wobble in to tell Paul about this.
But he gets there at 5:30 and he opens up for us. So I think he felt responsibility to do that. But, things happen. And if you can't go in, you can't go in.
Yikes. Amy's brother got stitches 3 times in 1 month and they reported her mom to CPS.
Wow.
Yikes. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah. Well, you kind of understand when medical professionals see that over and over again, and
yeah, they do see worst case scenarios.
Could be
for
totally
sure.
Innocent, and sometimes it might not be so innocent. So you understand where they come from, but
yeah, it's still not it's not a good situation.
No, it's I kind of have mixed feelings on that, I guess. But anyway.
Bruises. This month I've managed to stub my little toe hard again. Bruises swollen. Oh man. I didn't move out of the way quickly. Yeah, I didn't either with the door. Oh, yours was also on the door and bruised my nose.
You're a mess.
What's
wrong with you?
Yeah, I couldn't. I was the way that the door on the car, it should have closed when I pushed it, but I think I didn't push it right, and then we were up a hill a little bit, so it didn't like the way that it didn't. Yeah.
She smashed your thumb with a hammer yesterday. Oh boy.
Yikes. Oh, yeah, right. Ouch, Sandy.
So we don't have to, but we do. We worry about my mom and my aunt up in Utah. they're kind of off the beaten path. So
Yeah. Hi, Josephine. So what do you guys think about Valentine's Day? I'm so curious. I mean, I just kind of explained how I love like getting like little dressed up, or if I can do some decor just a little bit here and there. Nothing overboard, nothing crazy. We are going to go out to dinner tonight. I think we may vlog. Maybe. We'll think about it. And but like we don't go crazy with presents and extravagance, but I know people do. Like, I mean, they make what looks like romantic movies are made out of. It's Hereditary, Paul. Yeah. Thanks for worrying about me.
well, we were hoping you guys would be fine with, up there on your own, but all these hospital visits don't make it feel like that.
No.
No, I under they're actually very self-sufficient, so I pretend like they're old.
Lorena, I would love flowers. We get flowers. He'll bring flowers sometimes. We just had an anniversary and he had brought flowers for that, which I was listening to a radio station talk about this. Like the girl's birthday is in between Christmas and Valentine's. And it was like the beginning of February, her birthday was. And so it's like, how much money? Like, that's a lot of pressure probably for her boyfriend to have like the perfect, Christmas present and have a beautiful, present for her birthday. And then do something for Valentine's because they're still dating, like, yeah, that's a little much.
And I think I think I brought this up last time about our anniversary, how I can go on our anniversary is the last week of January, and I'll go pick up flowers. I think I'm pretty good about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll go pick up flowers and I'll buy a bouquet for a certain amount. And then that same bouquet,
yeah, the same will be so much more money.
It is. It's like 3 or 4 times the amount next time, like around Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
So if that money can be used for dinner instead. And alone time, where we can go out without the kids and just have a date night together. And
yeah, for sure.
Believe it or not, I don't make fat cash yet.
Nor do I. Katie, maybe if anybody else is in the UK or near France, I have found the show Escape to the Chateau. Does anybody else watch that show? Because I am in love with it. It is so good. It's like a BBC type show where they're doing DIY and they're restoring an old chateau. And it is adorable. I want to know if anybody else is watching that. And if you're not, and if you're into like BBC shows and maybe even some DIY, you can get it on Peacock, and I think you can get it on Amazon Prime.
Sometimes I dream about it because you're watching it in bed and I'm trying to sleep.
And I just watch it on my phone, so it's not on the television, but it's on my phone. But, and so I try to kind of put it
feel
down.
Like your phone speaker's louder than the TV.
No.
I feel like that. It might not be true, but that's what I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, Mina. I feel like I'm a keeper. Just kidding.
You are a keeper. I did get Paul a nice shirt, though. Yes.
It's very nice. It's soft.
It's soft. So, another thing that I did today, you guys, I made this. What? It's my first one. So I saw the DIY couple do this a little while ago, and it's got the little handle. So that's the back where you're seeing the piece of rope. But you can put that on the table, right? It's got the little thing on the bottom to glue it onto, but that will be on the table with a plant and a candle. Cute, right? So this was just my first one, and I'm gonna try to perfect it. So my friends get to benefit from this as I give them as gifts.
So my aunt says she has strict rules about choosing marriage dates. Don't combine gift receiving days, and don't get married on or about Valentine's, Christmas, or your birthday. You'll lose a gift.
There you go.
Well, yeah,
I think we did keep that in mind. I mean, even though we got married in January.
Yeah, and really, I mean, we still do something for Valentine's, but like Ines said, we don't get crazy.
Mm-hmm. It was so easy to make. So these were just from the Dollar Tree. So it took 4 of the packs, and this is the card. It's like that foamy card stock that they have there. So I made like 3 of them. So this is good size. So I probably could have done 4, but I bent it in the area where I could have made a 4th one. So I just cut out 3 of them, and it's 4 packs of the rope, and of course a lot of hot glue. Watch your fingers. And then when you get to the 5th rung, like the 5th rung up here, or 6th rung, then you kind of glue it with an opening here, and then go directly on the other side, so it's kind of like a handle. Ta-da! Is there a way to unclog a toilet?
She's saying,
oh, it's a whole year. I see.
Is 21 minutes toilet so far?
I think it was. I think as a like if we're talking politically as a nation, it was kind of a bummer, just kind of like all the stuff that's going on, But I think it's been okay. I think it's been okay for us.
Ooh, we're gonna be relationship counselors right now.
Oh no.
Living like Lorena.
Any advice on men? I have a boyfriend, but not. Ooh, okay. And a friend that I've known for years asked me to be his girlfriend. Any advice on that? Well,
you go first, and I'll.
Okay, so whatever it is that you have going on with your boyfriend, make sure that is tied up nicely. Don't whatever it is, like stray that way, even though it can be enticing. It's just a friendship that can lead to more. But just make sure whatever it is that you're being very clear about what your expectations are. And if this guy is worth, giving the extra chance to, then he should have it, right? Like you're already with him. So, but other than that, just make sure whatever you decide to do, just that everything's wrapped up nicely and tight, like everything's cut, severed, or, wrapped nicely. Right?
I was kind of going along the same lines. My advice would be, if you haven't already relayed what your current boyfriend is lacking to him, and you think he deserves the chance, then relay that to him. If not, then like Ines said, make sure that when you cut it off, it's crystal clear that it's cut off and that you don't want, you're done with the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know why it took me so long to learn this, but I've learned throughout my life that everybody deserves to be treated like I don't know how to say it, a child of God. How's that? Everybody deserves to be treated the best especially spouses. You should treat your spouse
with respect and kindness
and just, I want to say something even more than that. Like you should treat them I don't know. I can't even think of the words. I do this a lot because I'm getting old, but you should definitely make sure that your spouse is like the number one priority in your life, and
treat them with that.
Yes, and always make sure that you are looking like. I'll kind of spill some beans here. Sometimes when things are going, like when I'm thinking about stuff and I'm really busy with work and things like that, which has happened a lot lately, then I start to like internalize, what am I falling short of? Am I falling short of something at home? And what can I do to make my kids and Ines feel like, let them know that I appreciate them. If it's a little text or if it's a little whatever it might be, it's just anything so that they know that, hey, maybe I feel absent sometimes. Maybe I'm preoccupied with other things, but that doesn't mean I love you any less. It just means like right now I'm juggling a lot of balls right now.
Yeah. So make the effort, the effort to, make a strong relationship if it's worth saving, for sure.
Yes.
And I say that about boyfriends and girlfriends. In marriages, it is worth saving. Like you need to consider like counseling and things like that.
And I would say the last thing to Lorena, and I won't go as long as I just did, but make sure that you communicate clearly to your potentially new boyfriend and your old boyfriend. So let them know how you expect to be treated.
For sure.
And make sure you reciprocate that.
I saw that rain that McDonald's is bringing back High C Orange. There's actually a website that you can find if your local McDonald's has that High C Orange.
What did you say? There's a what?
There's a
website.
website. It's like find McDonald's / find High C or something like that.
That seems like such a nostalgic thing, like chicken McNuggets and High C.
Well, that's what the DJs were saying. They were saying it just reminds me of being a kid.
I will never eat chicken McNuggets again, by the way.
Best advice, Ines and Paul. Thank you. Is that when you like text me and you're like, I love you? Yeah. That's when you're thinking about it.
Yeah. And
he does that.
So my aunt says your spouse's reputation should be safe with you, in or out of the house. In other words, don't talk badly about them. Talk to them instead.
Talk to them.
I will never talk badly about Ines to anybody. I don't feel badly about her, but I would never ever talk badly about her to anybody.
Likewise.
And I agree, Edie, 100%. That's like perfect.
So are any of you have plans to go out tomorrow, or are you making a special dinner in or a special lunch for your family? I saw that Nancy said that she made Valentine's lunch for her kids. I thought that was super cute. I saw somebody on Instagram. She steamed some carrots and cut them, like the baby carrots, and then cut them on a diagonal and put those diagonals together and then put a toothpick through it, and then it looked like a heart. It was an orange heart. And I said, that's a lot of work.
Seems like you do it with something tastier than carrots, though.
Well, I think she's like a healthy mom.
Couldn't you do that with like a strawberry that's shaped like a heart?
Yes, you could totally do that.
Adoration. That is the word I was looking for. Your partner should know that you adore them. How's that?
I love it. Let's see, no plans.
It was floating around, and then finally it made its way into my head.
You can tell you have a strong marriage. Thanks, Josephine.
We're 22 years in.
And we don't really argue. It's not our personalities.
No.
We just talk. We talk a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so if we're not talking a lot, then you know we need to fix something. Like if we're having quieter moments, then we need to start talking. One person starts talking more than the other, and then they get going.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed that Kobe's like that a little bit.
Yeah.
He gets really quiet, and I'm like, what's going on?
And I notice, like, sometimes I can feel like if I'm having like a bad day or something like that, I just don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to kind of wallow in self-pity for a minute. Inez will try and bring me out of that, because she just has that innate sense that Paul, what's wrong? Talk to me.
Can you guys hear that thumping on our door? Dang baskets.
I once heard someone say that you want to be with someone whose face lights up when you walk in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I honestly look forward to coming home every day, and it's not a lot. Well, maybe not a lot of people, but
I think that's one of the reasons why we don't have that many date nights, is because we are always together. Our plans are always together, and we do a lot together.
Yeah.
So we'll go grocery shopping a lot, or we'll go to Lowe's, or we're doing a lot of things together. So a lot of times without the kids. So can we call those micro dates or something? But
and then if we do go on, and sometimes when we go on dates, we'll go out on couples dates with like the Phillips and other friends of ours. Or if we go out without each other, it's me going with Danny and some friends out to dinner or something, or Inez going out with Tina and friends out to dinner. So that's another thing. Our friends are married to our spouses, like friends. So it works well.
It works well. Somebody just said about how we think alike. We do. So I was coming down the stairs, and I was just thinking about my father, about something I said to him and he said to me. And I was like, oh, I'm so glad that. And Paul's like, I was just thinking that.
So that's multiple times a day where we'll start talking about something. And it's funny because she'll say, oh, look at this article. I said, I just read that article, like just barely read that article. Mm-hmm. Or, hey, what about this? And I was like, I was thinking about that. That happens all the time.
Yeah. We do that a lot. Hi, Michelle. Oh, happy Valentine's Day to you too, Tracy. We're just talking about what you think about Valentine's Day. Because I know that there's probably some humbugs out there that are like, oh, it's a scam. It's just a made up holiday. It's, whatever, just to get people to buy.
Yeah, it kind of is, but
But it is a real person.
Yeah, but as far as like, it's probably made up by Hallmark and Walmart.
Oh, I agree.
But
it's
at
excessive.
the same time,
but you don't have to make it excessive and not feel guilty about that decision.
If anything, use it as a chance to show that you love your significant other. You don't have to go spend money. You can do things.
No.
We honestly we spend very, very, very little on Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah.
We spend more on the kids than we do on each other.
Right. And so we're going to probably do something for them. Let's see. Well, thanks, Amy. She says we complement each other very well. Let's see. We are let's see, this week is going to be a little bit busy. We have a soccer game next Saturday, but I do have Monday off, so that'll be nice.
Jonas's soccer team has won 2 games in a row. That's never happened before.
I know. So they're doing good.
Yeah. And Danny's the coach.
Yeah.
He's been putting some videos up. So
yeah, you guys are probably seeing their Saturday or their soccer Saturday type videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jonas is signed up for next season as well.
So, for
outdoor with Danny and their team as well. So it'll be neat to see most of these kids go on to the next season as well. And so this is Jonas's 2nd season, and we can already see he's improving. So
yeah, and I think we've told you guys before that this is his first time
ever playing
soccer or playing an organized sport, because he had
he still does, I think.
He has joint problems.
He does. His shoulders will dislocate pretty easily, and he does he broke his wrist pretty easily. He just has some pretty loose ligaments, and so we always were a little leery about having him be in sports. But now that he's older and he's actually going through a big, huge growth spurt, he's now passed me up, you guys. I know we've kind of joked and stuff the last few months about him getting close. He's passed me up now. So Isaiah comes home in like 7 weeks, right?
Yes.
And so he's going to be pretty shocked, because my dad was shocked when he saw Jonas.
And Ezra's tall too.
Yeah, well, but Ezra's still at a younger age. Yeah. Like he's, he was 6 years old when Isaiah went out, and now he's 8. But something happens between, we all know that adolescent turnaround, where it starts to boys become men and girls. Right, I don't need to, but all of my boys are tall, so they take off like in middle school. Well, that's when he left, was when Jonas was entering middle school, or was in middle school. And so now he's finishing middle school and he's going to high school, and he's just getting so tall, and he's just becoming a great older kid. Like I can see it.
Yeah, congratulations, Raquel. 48 years of marriage.
Wow. Congratulations for sure. 7 weeks. I know, you guys. Okay. So he did text us today, and he's having some health issues with his tummy.
He was at the doctor.
Yeah. So I'm like, I know he does. I said, I don't want him to come home early because I know having the big welcome home is like the cherry on top of all of the work that he's done over the last couple of years. It's just having a nice welcome home, and we're planning some good stuff for him. So I don't want him to come home. I'm not ready for all those things, although I would love for him to be home. I just want him to enjoy the whole welcome home process and not be ill.
Yeah. So I've already taken all that time off in April for when he comes home. And with us being shorthanded at work, it would be inconvenient if he came home right now.
Yeah.
However, if he does, but I don't think he will.
James just asked if he gets homesick. I don't think so.
He hasn't really. I did, though.
Yes, at the beginning. I think at the beginning he did have a little bit of that.
He's pretty stringent and obedient to everything, and doing that, you just stay busy. But hi, Rachel. But
hi, Rachel.
When I was out for at least the first year, it was really hard. But I was very homesick.
Well, Amy, you got to share with us what you are volunteering for. Let's see. Oh, no.
I was going to come back to that one.
That sounds exciting. I love that kind of stuff. Like, I love cheering people on for volunteering, and such a good thing for, especially if you're feeling like life is a rut, or if life is like, what's the purpose of life? Or you're having like some deep thoughts about all of this and how to, organize your thoughts, is to go serve somebody. Go out there and volunteer to do something. And it doesn't even have to be big. It could buy like $5 gift cards or $1 gift cards and just pass them out to homeless people. We've done that. And it just makes my mood better.
It does. And I actually I know there's a lot of
the PGA golf tournament.
I know, that's awesome.
Cool.
That's cool, Amy. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings on this. We don't have to debate it.
No.
But there's raindrops on the window.
Yeah.
I think if you boast about your service, boasting isn't great. But if you're sharing it, like, hey, this is what I did, this is how I helped my family, and this is how I helped other people, I think that's a good thing, because it might inspire people to go out and do more service.
And it doesn't have to be so very organized. Like, it doesn't have to be, you have to fill out some forms to be this person, which, Amy, that's awesome that you have done that. But sometimes service can be as easy as helping somebody in your home and serving your family.
Yeah. Edie, I agree. I will say I was homesick the whole 2 years I was out, but it gets easier the longer you're out. But then the closer you get to coming home, you anticipate it, and it's like you can't wait. So yeah, they call it getting trunky, like your trunks are packed and you're ready to go home.
So Isaiah has said that it's like being in the spring semester, the later part of the spring semester of his senior year.
Yeah, and he's still working hard. He's still working hard. It's just that there's that light at the end of the tunnel, and so we're so excited for him to be home.
Yeah, and I can't wait for you guys to see him and stuff too. So, yeah. But we should probably head out because I need to go and take care of some doggies. So if you guys have any more questions or comments or anything like that, go ahead and shoot them right now. This week, I don't even have, it's going to be really, I'm not sure what the videos are going to be up. I will have a grocery haul. I love to do those.
Lorena makes blankets and donates them.
Amazing.
My mom and my aunt do that a lot.
Yeah, they are very, very generous.
They've made blankets for people at church who've had babies, like baby blankets, and knitted, like, maybe I'm wrong in thinking this, but knitted like booties and hats. Am I wrong in thinking that?
Well, she will tell you.
Okay.
If we're wrong.
If I'm wrong, let me know.
Yeah, they're very generous, and
yeah, and in fact, my mom donated a bunch of fabric to a lady at my work who was making masks when the whole COVID started up last year.
Mm-hmm. That was super nice. It just means having good friends, family. Yes. No, don't go. Then I have to shovel snow. Okay, so do you have a 6-foot plastic table? Because if you do, take that, put it on its side, and go shovel your driveway. It will be so much faster.
Well, you say that, but then you ever try to push 6 feet of snow? I snowed shoveling in North Dakota, and it gets heavy. We would shovel out because we couldn't go anywhere, so we would just go out and shovel our whole parking lot just to do something, just to be of service to people that had to go to work. We didn't have to, we could change appointments, but
yeah, she said I can't do that with 8 inches of snow.
No. That weight built up quickly.
Isaiah is still planned to coming home on the 8th. There's a possibility he could come on the 7th. So it just depends on how they do their transfer days.
So on your birthday, Michelle, just think about, you can celebrate your birthday and you can celebrate Isaiah being home.
So watch for my Instagram around those days. If you're not following me on Instagram, it's just How Ines Rolls on Instagram, and I'll have stories up when we're going to the airport, and then we'll make a video too. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, Isaiah has requested that Danny and Tina film it.
I'm so sure. Well, we're going to be in the video, so let's hope that they will. I think they will. They said they will, but I don't know if that means that they will put it together, though.
No, I mean they can send us the clips and you can put together.
We can figure that out.
So I don't want them.
I don't want them to feel that either.
And I'm like, that ugly crying face on it on video.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
There's no pictures of my face when he left. Ooh, the rain's coming down.
Oh, I know, it's starting to rain.
On the video Inez made when we dropped him off at the MTC, my face isn't in that video hardly ever. Like
he was driving, so I think that was kind of harder because I didn't really want to talk too much.
Goody, we're hoping you can be there, and we have
Grandma.
Grandma. I'm not sure if my dad's coming down or not.
But he's gonna be speaking that Sunday in church.
Yeah.
So we're trying to shoot that all into one weekend. So.
Yeah, we hope he's speaking that Sunday in church.
Yeah, we need to kind of get that scheduled. So we're hoping that will work out. And he's like, when you guys schedule that day, I don't want anybody else speaking.
I'll be the only speaker.
I just want to be the only speaker.
Because it's only about 20 minutes. And it's like 20 minutes isn't a lot. And I want to just talk about all this other stuff or all this stuff. And so, yeah. But it's one of those things where you go away like a teenager and you come back a man or,
for sure. Whatever. For sure. And I think everybody's looking forward to seeing him, even Kobe, which we weren't sure. Like we thought, well, maybe Kobe and Isaiah will want to have some different space, like kind of, moving to different rooms. And Kobe's like, no, he can be in my room. Like, so I think he's looking forward to reconnecting with them. And, being that he's older, kind of use him and his ideas or just some of the examples and experiences that he went through to help him decide about his mission plans if he wants to do that.
And he'll only be here about 4 months before he heads off to college.
Yeah, so he said he just wants to work hard and get that all kind of taken care of so he can make a lot of money. That's what his goal is. So you guys, we are so glad that you come and spend Saturdays with us going live. I know we only visit for like a half an hour, 45 minutes or so, but it just means so much to our family to be a part of your friendship and our group together. Like it just means so much to us. But we are going to head out right now. Just be expecting a for sure haul this week. And we'll see what else we put out there because you never know what I'll be rolling out next for sure. Oh, I'm sorry, James. Happy Valentine's Day, though. Bye, Amy. Bye, James. Bye, Amy W. Tracy, goodbye. Bye, Sandy. Bye, Nina. Bye, Annette. Bye, Katie. Let's see. Yeah, bye, James. Bye, Michelle. Thank you. You all make our Saturdays better, too.